I'm Raisa Chantami of the Indonesia channel in Jakarta, and this is a special TIC news break. The country's biggest tech company began trading on the Indonesia Stock Exchange last month, and its stock price immediately rolled higher. The initial public offering of GoTo was the third largest in Asia and the fifth largest in the world this year. GoTo, the combined entity resulting from the merger of Gojek, a ride-hailing app, and Tokopedia, an e-commerce company, raised around 15.8 trillion rupiah or $1.1 billion in its public market debut on the Indonesia Stock Exchange.
It's great to have our users who became investors, so they really understand about the company, and maybe it's actually reflected to today's performance.
GoTo most recently raised a $1.3 billion round in late 2021 in what was then described as pre-IPO funding. GoTo's IPO can be considered a success, pricing shares at 338 rupiah apiece and trading as high as 442 rupiah. The IPO market is volatile across the globe, most notably in the United States, where many technology companies have historically listed. GoTo initially detailed interest in dual listing, but ultimately decided to only list on the Indonesian exchange.
The plan is always dual listing, so we're internally preparing all the requirements to be able to go into the second listing venue. Time is TBD. Market is obviously all over the place, but at the very least, we're preparing things internally.
Shares of GoTo soared as much as 23% in their market debut after Indonesia's largest tech company raised $1.1 billion in a widely anticipated IPO. At the time of the merger of Gojek and Tokopedia, the company reported a combined gross transaction volume of $22 billion in 2020. Looking ahead, estimates for the company push its net revenue number to 10.69 trillion rupiah or $744.8 million in 2022. Today, GoTo is valued at 424 trillion rupiah. If you're heading to Indonesia or traveling within the country, here's the weather forecast for major destinations. And that's what's happening in Indonesia. We would also like to wish you a very happy and joyful Eid. I'm Raisa Chantami with your TIC News Break.